If you're seeing a Tinkercad permission error, don't worry. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the most common fixes step by step so you can get back into your designs fast. This issue usually comes down to the wrong login method, browser data problems, extension conflicts, ownership settings, or even a simple network or system sync issue. So if Tinkercad is blocking you with a permission message, stick with me and we'll fix it together. And before we jump in, make sure you hit like and subscribe for more easy tech tutorials just like this one. First, let's check the login method, because this is one of the biggest reasons Tinkercad throws a permission error. If you're a student and your class gave you a class code, do not log in using the regular email sign-in. Instead, on the Tinkercad sign-in screen, choose the option for Students with Class Code. That ensures you're entering through the correct school access path. If you signed up with Google, Apple, or Microsoft, you need to use that exact same button every time. For example, if your account was created with Google, using a manual email login can confuse the system and trigger permission failures. So the first rule is simple: log in the same way your account was originally created. If the login method is correct and the error still appears, the next step is to clear your browser cache and cookies. Over time, your browser stores old session data, and that can cause permission tokens to become stale or broken. On Windows, press Ctrl, Shift, and Delete. On a Mac, press Command, Shift, and Delete. In the Clear Browsing Data window, choose Last 24 hours to keep it targeted, then check Cookies and Other Site Data and Cached Images and Files. After that, click Clear Data. Once it's done, restart your browser and try Tinkercad again. This refreshes your browser session and often fixes the problem immediately. Now let's test Tinkercad in Incognito mode, because this is a very useful way to find out whether the issue is being caused by browser extensions. In Chrome or Edge, press Ctrl, Shift, and N to open a private window. Then sign into Tinkercad and see if the error still happens. If Tinkercad works in Incognito mode, that usually means one of your extensions is interfering with the site. Common offenders are ad blockers, VPN extensions, privacy tools, or security plugins that strip headers or block permissions from loading properly. If that happens, disable your extensions one by one, refresh Tinkercad after each change, and test again until you find the one causing the conflict. Next, check the ownership of the design itself. If you're trying to edit a project that someone else shared with you, the link type matters a lot. A view-only link will let you open the design, but it will not let you modify it. For editing access, the owner needs to set the project to public or share it using a Collaborate link. Also make sure you are signed into the same account that originally created the project. If you're in the wrong account, Tinkercad may treat the file as inaccessible and show a permission error, even though the design is visible. If you've checked all of that and the issue is still not fixed, move on to your network and system sync settings. First, turn off any active VPN. VPNs can sometimes trigger IP mismatch errors, especially if Autodesk security checks see your location or network suddenly changing. Also make sure your computer's date and time are set correctly. Open your system settings and enable Set Automatically for both the date and time. If your computer clock is out of sync, security certificates can fail, and that can block account permissions from working the way they should. At this point, one of these fixes usually solves the problem. So to recap, use the correct login method, clear your browser cache and cookies, test in Incognito mode, check whether the design is actually editable, disable VPNs, and sync your system clock. Those are the most reliable ways to fix a Tinkercad permission error quickly and safely. If this tutorial helped, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more step-by-step fixes, and leave a comment if you want help with a specific Tinkercad error. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.